Hi everyone, today we are here to present our last discussion video for Lex 2067 Let's Hang Out about the best hangout spot. Without further delay, let us introduce ourselves. Me, myself, Prakash Saravanan. My metric number is B10843.
Hi, I'm Rigneshwari Gunasegaran and my matrix number B10838.
Hi, my name is Mandit Kaur. My matching number is B10835.
Okay guys, let me start our discussion. Hangout spot which really attract our team members. From that, I strongly agree that Penang is the best hangout spot because Penang is a pretty fun place to be in over the holidays. With tons of activities, events, and attraction, it remains unmatched in its offerings. Penang is consistently ranked as one of the best food paradise in the world, and it would take a brave soul to argue against that. From hawker food staples like char kway teow to delicious broth like asam laksa, delight like roja, Penang as it all, so much so that Penang has become a sort of brand in Malaysia's culinary field. If you are a foodie embarking on a culinary marathon, should be on top. You must do Penang activities. Then the Kek Lok Si temple is one of the finest and largest temple complex with the region. It is an essential aspect of Buddhism and Chinese culture ritual in Penang. The temple is adorned with many sculptures and carvings and even more images of Buddha. Its architecture with its many pagodas and archways is even more enchanting during the Chinese New Year and Vesak Day celebration as the temple will be covered in dazzling lights. Then Penang Hill is one of the top attraction in Penang and one of the coolest. The temperature is literally cooler at the top of the hill. One of the main attraction of Bukit Bendera is the funicular train ride to the top of the hill. Then the top of the hill is home to a few restaurants, a souvenir shop, and a temple, and some more a bird sanctuary and a mosque. Finally, Penang Bird Park is the first and largest attraction of its kind in Malaysia, boasting over 300 bird species. Penang Bird Park promises to be a fun-filled yet informative tour of bird life. These are the main reasons why I choose Penang is the best hangout spot. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, now I would like to talk about one of the famous place, which is Melaka. I believe that all of us have heard about Melaka. Melaka is a famous tourist destination rich with a rich culture and heritage subsequent to the colonial rules of Portuguese, Dutch, and British. Traditional culture is carried on the Baba Nonya, who are descended of the Chinese delegates of Ming and dynasty where they emigrated from China and settled there. There are so many places which we can visit, like Jonko Walk Street and museum, Melaka Museum. Then we have also have a Portuguese museum which can be visited at Melaka. Melaka has been a tourist spot. Most of Malaysians would like to come at Melaka to visit a spot, and it's become one of the famous tourist spot at Melaka, which is we know as a museum and got a lot of benefit which we can learn from history. This also has believed that not even history, but Melaka is also rich with a lot of culture, with Chinese culture and Malay culture and Chinese mixed culture also. The people among at Melaka is rich with the culture which is showing their daily routine of the days. So that's I strongly believe that Melaka has been among one of the famous place and have been so many visitors have visited Melaka, especially in history. What we can learn from Melaka is the history which happened previous so many years back. From that we can learn, and we can go and visit as a school, old museum, old history. And from that we also know that Melaka has a name which is know as a starting name is Parameswara. Paramaswara. So from that we have know that Malacca not even has a tourist spot only, but there are a lot of benefit which is rich with a culture, rich with humans of who is staying at Malacca, and not even that also, but Malacca have a tourist spot like Widmi Dutch Square, Malacca, I Love Sungi, Malacca Sign, Malacca Salinate, Watermill, and also so many of attraction park like Malacca Sustainable Place Museum, Menara Timing Sari, and Malacca Wonderland Theme Park, and Malacca Street Masjid also got. So from that we can know that the crazy tourists are mostly would like to visit one of the famous place which is visit Chang Hong Tang Chinese temple, enjoy the views of Taming Saring Railway Tower, admire the Centennial Space, and walk around Stanuyets, go around at Malacca. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mandeep. But I prefer also Penang. I choose Penang because it has one of the most famous place in Penang, that is China House, Penang. China House is located between Beach Street, that is Lebo Pantai, and Victoria Street, and China House is the longest cafe in Penang. China House is linked together by a central courtyard. China House and also China House can be entered from either street. China House is a partitioned into 14 sections. Each has been meticulously designed to grace and elegance. The floor plan is somewhat resembling a labyrinth, and it takes nearly 2 minutes to navigate from one end to another. Kopi C is China House's most popular eatery. This Australian-style cafe is open all day, serving local-inspired dishes with appeal to locals and tourists alike. Kopi C serves Western breakfast from salad and sandwiches for lunch and simple fast entries for dinner. As the name implies, Kopi C also features a coffee bar to satisfy everyone's caffeine craving throughout the day. Bean coffee beans are specially sourced from Singapore. While most cafes can be only afford to hire one or two baristas, Kopi C features a crew of 7. The BTB restaurant is China House, another fine dining restaurant. BTB stands for Bonton Bistro and features signature dishes from its sister eatery Bonton Restaurant and Resort in Langkawi. The menu consists of an interesting selection of Western, Malay, and Middle Eastern dishes. Meanwhile, it is located right at Victoria Street entrance is the canteen, which is the nighttime hangout spot for most people. Its menu is oriented towards finger food and quick bites. Bento box is also available for easy takeaway. The canteen is teeming with nightlife, especially during weekends. The atmosphere in this eatery is keep vibrant with live music. On weekends, there are also additional performance. There is comedy night. Comedy night is held on the first Thursday of each month. Musician people have to prepare to be entertained by the hilarious performance from local and international stand-up comedians. If people just seeking a place to chill for the evening, the canteen also the right place to mingle and like-minded folks. There is also drinks counter which serve anything from liquor to soda. The canteen also caters to backpackers who are constantly on the move. There is a convenient vending spot for various thirst-quenching drinks such as sparkling water and cold beers. Victoria upstairs from the canteen is furnished as a stylish living room. Cozy couches and elegant furniture provides a unique backdrop for private events. Most competitive guests will find the pool billiards table to be a good opportunity to test their queuing skills with their buddies. One of the most surprising aspects of China House is the bakery arm, Beach Street Bakery. The Beach Street Bakery presents 30 types of cakes at given any time, and there are sponge cakes, cheesecakes, pies, and cookies, just to name a few. New cakes are introduced from time to time. Nothing stands constant here. China House Town opens all day, and the cake on the Beach Street Bakery are must-have for dine-in customers. To maintain its novelty, China House insists that the cake are only available in the China House. They are not sold anywhere else. Cakes are usually sold by slice, but Beach Street Bakery also takes phone orders for all cakes. 24 hours advance notice is recommended. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, guys. In conclusion, majority from us said Penang is the best hangout spot. Both of you, Prakash and Mandeep, agree for that.
Okay, after listening from both of you, I think Malacca is not it's got a tourist spot, but I still agree with the statement, which is Penang is much better than Malacca and as a tourist spot lah. Thank you.
Yes, I also agree with you, Ricky. I
Okay,
agree
thank you.
Penang is the best hangout spot.
Okay, thank you, Prakash. That's all from us for today, and this is our last discussion video for LEX 2067. Hope you all enjoy and get some new information throughout the discussion videos that we post in previous weeks. Stay safe and thank you all. Don't miss like, share, and subscribe our video. Thank you
Thank you
all.
all.
Thank you, everyone.